What is happening, everybody? Joseph coming your way. This is Final Fantasy IX, Weapon Man. Okay, so we are now need to escape Alexandria. We got Dagger in our arms here. This is Garnet in our arms, collar, and now we just got to head up to the up somewhere, out of the dungeon, out of the castle, over to Windbloom or something, and get the hell out of here. So yeah, we'll be fighting some pretty easy monsters here. We'll be fighting bandits and witches, I think. That'll be in a few minutes. And I really want Freya to get a lot of XP from these monsters. I'm also going to be fighting Beatrix too. So yeah, so I definitely want Steiner to have Man-Eater. I believe he does, which is good. And everything else is perfectly fine. So let's do this. Yeah, well, for some reason, I don't know what that white line is on the bottom. Sorry about that, but whatever. It just happens, I guess. Yeah, so now Steiner's coming to his senses. He is, he's starting to understand now. He's starting to get it. He's starting to see that the queen is not really, yeah. The queen's not who she used to be or whatever. Zidane's more concerned with saving the princess than even Steiner is. You get to see that. And here comes Zorn and Thorn. And here comes... oh yeah, the general. Beatrix. Alright, so here we are. We gotta fight Beatrix. This is the last fight with Beatrix, by the way. So yeah. It's gonna be a doozy. Actually, no, it's gonna be pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, all I really gotta do is just defend myself. It's just like any other Beatrix fight. Either last 10 turns or just take their hit points down. Revive anyone who's been taken down. Steiner. Of course, I got the most common steal from her. It's unfortunate. Do want to steal some good stuff from Beatrix for sure. So. Wow, good dodge by Steiner there. Look at that damage from Steiner. Excellent. Freya and Vivi are getting shots into. Don't forget, if you're using magic, you can use sword magic with Steiner. But I don't really need to use that right now because I got Steiner's physical is doing well over 1,000, which is very high for this part of the game. So. Yeah, oh, no way. Beatrix got away from that attack. We'll be okay, though. Yep. Steiner's probably gonna get killed again. Which is fine. Doesn't bother me none. Just gotta revive him. And I'll probably restore all refill all my Phoenix Downs I didn't use, so I'm not gonna worry about it. As Zidane takes a seat. But we should be okay. Yeah, I think we're good. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. And now she's going to her Twin Hazard. Destroy everybody. Yep. She threatens us. Never step in this lane again. Oof. Them's fighting words. Get to hear her music again. Awesome. So yeah. And it's true. Yup. And Beatrix heard it. She heard it live on the airship. That Beatrix wanted to, or that the Queen really wanted to have the princess executed. And I like how Zorn and Thorn are just standing there, not doing anything. Then again, we beat them. We gave them a pretty decent beating last time, so it's like it's almost like they know that we can beat them. So let's see if Beatrix can wake the princess up, take her out of her coma, and oh yes, she is back. Excellent. Cool, cool. And here comes the Queen. And yeah, this is where we're gonna start fighting monsters that she sends to us. So, and we fight as, I believe, Beatrix and Freya. So yeah, and I want Freya to get all the XP from these fights for sure. This way she can be properly leveled when she joins my party again, which will be in a very, very long time after this. An extremely long time. So yeah, same with Steiner, by the way. So if you have stuff that you want to learn with Freya and Steiner, you only have but a couple fights to get the XP or AP that you need to properly level them. So yeah, and I'm going to do that right now. So, okay, good, the tongue missed, excellent. Beatrix will hit herself. I'm going to Freya jump. And hope that Bandersnatch does not kill Freya. We'll have Freya jump again. And alright, that didn't do much damage. I forgot to give Freya the Insomniac ability, or the Insomniac passive. This way the Bandersnatch's tongue doesn't put her to sleep, but we should be okay either way. Perfect. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted out of the fight. Beautiful. She gets all that luscious XP. Excellent. Very nice. Good. And now we have these four again. And I want Steiner to... Yeah, he has everything he needs. Perfect. Everything he needs. There we go. I don't think you fight that Bandersnatch. You can, I guess, if you just run into it. But in most cases, I don't think you fight it. So you'll fight Bandersnatches later on. So you fight Black Mages here. These are Type C Black Mages now. So these ones do the same kind of spells, I think. Fira, Blizzara, Thundara, that kind of stuff. Nothing to worry about. Easy pickings for our players for sure. Absolutely nothing to worry about here. far as Steiner's XP, I don't really care how much XP he gets from this fight. I'm not gonna do what I just did with what's his name, with Freya, where I take out everyone in the party. This way Freya gets the XP. I don't care about that with Steiner because I already leveled him up quite a bit, so he'll be okay for a while. And you get a good opportunity later on in the game to pretty much power level Steiner, so I'm not really that worried about it. Oh. Take down that one mage. Excellent. As you can see, it does a little bit more damage. Nothing to worry about though. I believe I have a better racket for Princess, so I will probably give that to her Molten a racket, so we'll see. Very good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Molten a racket. Much better attack power. Look at that. Excellent. Good. Now we can give her strength improving stuff. Oh, she's good with that steepled hat for sure. Everything else is fine. Oh, she had the coal ring. Heh. Interesting. I suppose you could give her Gerber's boots for now, yeah. I'm not too concerned about leveling abilities and stuff. Just for the simple fact that I already have in possession all I pretty much need for the rest of this act, more or less. So we'll be okay. And when Act 3 begins, that's when I'm going to probably do a lot more leveling. A lot of leveling is going to take place on screen during that act, and that's going to be about, I would say, probably about 5 or so hours of game time. So be prepared for that. Same thing with Chocobo Hot and Cold. Another Chocobo related stuff. That's definitely going to come to effect. That's definitely going to be a thing in the next act. But we're far from that, so we're okay. This was where the game pretty much opens up in terms of story, especially when it comes to Zidane and Sarah, the princess, and Vivi too. Those three will have a lot of screen time coming up. So that was an easy fight. Very good. Yeah. So now we have our goal. Get the Trino, talk to Dr. Tot, and Steiner's gonna help Freya and Beatrix pretty much. Pretty badass party. It's a pretty awesome party there. I'd love to use that for more than a couple fights. So now we got just a Steiner or Zidane, Vivi, and Garnet. So yeah, this is going to be a tough fight against this Banner's Age. So especially with Zidane almost dead. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what it's going to do first. Oh, perfect. Nice. Very good. Very nice, very nice. Taking advantage of that chemist ability. Very nice. For Sarah there. Good fight. Perfect. Had to use a high potion. That's okay. I'll be able to buy them pretty soon. As long as I don't use them all. And there's only one fight, really. Only one boss fight that I'm really concerned about for the rest of this, for the rest of the second act. And again, that's not for a while. The other ones, however, are going to be really easy. So, yeah, we'll be okay. So we got Freya and Beatrix again. I think the game revives Beatrix, yeah, so I want to just take down one of them, with both of them first. Yeah, and I was going to demonstrate some of Beatrix's stuff, but I can't do that. I can't use MP in this. So I have to be Weapon Man here. So yeah, so here, I'll just look at that, all that good stuff. She has nice light magic, full life she has. So, you know, just in case Freya gets killed, you can use full life on her. You can use holy if you really want to be cheap. But yeah, I'm good at that. Alright, let me go ahead and defend with Freya. She doesn't get killed. She didn't get killed, excellent. Good. Alright, now let's see what happens. If I get killed, I get killed and like a work. And nice. That's the power of defend right there. It took reduced the damage by half, which is excellent. Jump should take it down. And Freya gets lots of XP. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Freya almost got killed there. It would have been really bad. There you go. That's good. That's good levels for Freya. And now I got Steiner helping. So now either Steiner or Freya, whichever one, stands after this fight, and one of them will be standing after this fight, is fine by me. But yeah, Beatrix is not going to be alive. So, whether it's one or both of them, it doesn't matter to me. So, yeah. I do want Freya to jump. This way she can get out of the way of everybody. Good dodge, Steiner. Very nice. Alright, one of them's out. So let's see who gets killed here. If anyone gets killed. Alright, perfect, that's fine. So I was either want Freya to stand alone and win the fight, or have both of these two share the XP. That's all I wanted out of that fight. Perfect. Both of them at level 17. Excellent. And that is it for Freya and Steiner until the next act. So you won't be able to use them again. So if they had any accessories that you wanted to take off of them, you should have done that. Cool. There we go. Awesome. May as well. Oh, let me save here actually. You do fight a boss, I believe, so let me do this. Yeah, I'll just tent up. It's fine. Tents are not like in regular Final Fantasy games, in Final Fantasy IX. In this version, in Final Fantasy IX, it only restores, I think, a percentage of hit points and magic points, so whatever. That doesn't really bother me though. Let's see. Okay, fine. I think we're good. See what Vivi can get. Oh, next to nothing. That needs to change. Definitely give them that for Insomnia. Insomnia is a really good secondary in this game, since a lot of enemies do hit you with that kind of stuff. And we'll give them Fairy Earrings, that'll work too. Okay, but I think this upcoming boss can inflict poison, so yeah. Oh, I didn't even save, did I? Let's do that now. This way, if I get killed against this boss, which I don't think is going to happen, I can just return here instead of having to redo all this 20 minutes worth of worth of game. Because that would not be, that would be very unfortunate. Anyways, let's go ahead and head out of here the same way that we came in. Oh wait. That's right. And it's funny that we got caught here because that is what happened with the princess. But not to fear because Blank got rescued. So that's a nice little reappearance or whatever. And Marcus thinks that Blank knows about the princess's alias that was given to her, that she gave to herself. Nope, Blank doesn't know anything about that. And apparently they restored Blank without restoring the rest of the forest, which is what their concern was when Tantalus decided to try to restore Blank. So, really cool. There you go. I kind of wish you could re-enter the Evil Forest. It would have been like a nice little side dungeon or something like that. Or like an end game dungeon. It would have been pretty cool. But whatever, it's fine, I guess. And here is the Gargant. We're about to head to Trino. Awesome. Yeah, that princess is in almost complete disarray now because she got her islands taken from her, and the Queen of Alexandria has gone completely insane, and she literally doesn't know what to do anymore about changing the Queen's mind. So yeah, we find another one of these bosses, the I don't know, something. It's a really difficult name to pronounce. We'll just call it, I don't know, Snake Thing. We got another Snake Thing we have to fight. And what this one will do is you'll hit it with a physical attack, and then it'll wrap itself up to defend itself. And then wear off, and then you can hit him again. So that's exactly how I'm going to coordinate this fight. See? Reacting, became compact, and that's going to wear off eventually. In the moment, in the meantime, I'll steal, and then when it does that, when it does that, then it'll be fine. And you can lock it pretty much this way. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have Vivi attack it. Have Zidane steal from it when it's compact, and then when it uncompacts itself, I'll have Vivi hit it again. There you go. It's an easy fight. But I was just concerned because if it gets a hit in, then bad things might happen. Nice. Very good. Kind of adamant vest. That's an upgrade of armor. We'll be getting later on in the game, much later on in the game, actually. Next couple places. It's slowed now, thanks to the add status of Oak Staff. Very nice. And it still has stuff you can still steal stuff from it, so I still want to try and do that. It won't really matter, since Vivi's attack power is practically the same as Zidane at this point. So, yeah. And different from the other snake thing we fought down here, you do get AP from this, so. I do want everyone to stay alive for it, which it's not that difficult because it'll waste its turn by being compact like this. As Vivi just wails on him with that oak staff. Yeah, that's why you do chocograph stuff early. Because you can get some damn good equipment. You can get some very good equipment if you do that. And it's fun too. I mean, the hot and cold game for me is really fun to play. Nice crit by Vivi. I think the next thing I can steal is an oak staff, actually. I believe you can actually steal an oak staff from this boss. I believe, not really sure. What I really want is that adamant vest, for sure. So, I mean, other than that, that'd be good. Although it's very hard to steal, as you can tell. Whatever else it has. I think it is an oak staff, to be real honest. Wouldn't be surprised. And it's funny, I was watching a review of this, review retrospective of this game, saying that, yeah, in order to really enjoy, or in order to really play through the game easily, casually, you need to steal from the bosses, and that's, to me, that's like half true. Because, yes, you do get good upgrades if you steal, but they're not really necessary. I mean, you can do without them if you're playing casually, for sure. I do agree with what they were saying about strategy guides not really being effective for this game when it first came out 19 years ago. But that is definitely a accurate observation for sure. I remember getting the strategy guide for this, and I was like, you know, it was, yeah, so I did not like it. It was like really, didn't say much at all about the game. Didn't say much about what to do during certain bosses and stuff. You really had to use your own strategies and figure things out. But anyways, took it out. Right, 7 AP, good. So I learned a couple things. Got ether, some money, Gargan card. Eh. Even though we just killed this thing, it is still hot on our tails. And yep, we are gonna miss Trino. Uh-oh. Must be able to jump out, which I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see what happens. Oh man. And now the Garnet is pretty much just going to run until it can't run anymore, and it just smashes into something. That didn't sound good. Did not sound good at all. As the princess thinks about whatever, has some kind of dream or whatever. Doesn't matter, because now we're gonna see what the Queen of Alexandria is gonna do now that the princess is escaped again. And that's right, that she had the pendant that the queen wanted. So now we get to see what who exactly the queen has hired to get the pendant back. Looks like it's these two people. Let's see what is going to happen. So, that's what the queen wants. The queen wants the pendant from the princess, and the queen also wants Vivi to get them to kill Vivi for some reason. Why the queen wants Vivi killed, I have no idea, but whatever. And apparently the redheaded guy is really concerned about Zidane. Wonder what that's all about. Well, I'm sure we'll find out later on. And apparently they're going to depart somewhere. I wonder where they're going to go. We'll also find that out really soon. Okay, so here we are at Pinnacle Rocks. This is a short little dungeon, which is actually optional. You don't have to do it. You could just leave if you want. But for the sake of completion, I will actually do it. Just to show off some stuff. That's what this run's going to be. It's going to be like... It's not going to explore like the story. But I am going to explore a lot of the... some of the side quests and some very key moments, key story elements. This definitely being one of them. So, yeah. I wonder who is this? It's Ramu. Yeah. So, this is, of course, an eidolon that the princess can summon. And that's right. And Ramu apparently knows that the queen summoned Odin to destroy Clera. And Ramu is doubting the princess because she doesn't know how to really use the summon magic. It was never really taught. And that angle will also be explored later on as well. In great detail, by the way. But that's later on. So yeah, pretty much Ramu wants us to collect like 5 parts of a story. And then if you do it right, you'll be able to use him as a summon, which is pretty cool. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is save, and I'll continue this in the next video. Take care, everybody.